Previously on Live from Mount Olympus.
Who is his father?
That's not for me to say.
King Polydectes.
He's a king. He commanded me.
You shall marry me instead.
Excuse me?
Ew.
What's that smell?
I offer my services.
What a sweet idea. Bring me the head of the Gorgon Medusa.
Done.
No, Perseus.
And when you fail, your mother will make an acceptable substitute.
That will never happen. Medusa's head will be yours.
Live from Mount Olympus is produced by the Onassis Foundation and is a proud member of Tracks from PRX.
Oh, gods. I'm sunk.
You really are, brother. To epic depths.
Whoa, wait. Who are you?
It's good you understand the gravity of the situation, Perseus. It really is. For a moment, I wondered if you had permanently taken leave of your senses.
How are you
So handsome.
flying?
Come, brother, to your hut. Don't worry. I can walk as well as fly. It's a bit slow, but we'd have much to discuss. All the ways Medusa could destroy you, for example.
What did you say your name was?
Now you're asking the right questions. I am Hermes.
Hermes? You mean the Hermes?
The very same. Herald of the gods, bridge between the mortal world and the divine, god of travelers, thieves, wealth, luck, sleep. So much, really, of what makes life worthwhile.
and humble, too.
You'd be surprised. If only you knew the rest of my crew. Most powerful this, most beautiful that. A bit too self-involved to notice your average human foolishness. But a vow to kill Medusa? Well, that got some attention. It's no wonder Father sent me to help.
Someone sent you?
Your father. Our father. The father.
I don't have a father.
Everybody has a father. Do we need to start at the beginning? When a god loves a woman.
What are you talking about?
Oh, Perseus. You'll need to be a bit quicker on the uptake when you face Medusa, or you'll end up a rock in somebody's seawall. Follow along closely now. Zeus. Your father is Zeus.
Would you stop joking for 2 seconds? My day has been a complete disaster. A demented king just snatched up my mom like she's a party favor. I got tricked into vowing to slay a Gorgon. And now, you're telling me I'm the son of Zeus? Come on.
Oh, Father! Would you clap 2 times if I'm telling the truth? Well, one way or another, point made.
Oh my God.
Come now. You know in your blood that I am telling the truth. That yearning for adventure. That sense that you're meant for something more. That's your inheritance. He just passes along a little superhuman strength, a dash of daring, and lets fate take its course.
If you're telling the truth, then why am I just hearing about this now? Where have you both been all of my life?
Here and there. World dominion can be time-consuming.
But why now?
You've never landed yourself in this much trouble before, have you?
Hey! Well, actually, that's fair.
Of course it is. Luckily for you, I'm the god of luck, and I didn't come empty-handed. I bestow upon thee my adamantine sword, strong enough to cut any substance known to man or God.
Whoa! Thanks, big bro. Why is it curved?
What were you expecting? A lightsaber?
Maybe lopping off the head of that Gorgon won't be as hard as I thought.
It will be worse, Perseus. Much, much worse.
Look at those shoulders.
Whoa.
All brawn.
Where did you come from?
Any sign of brains, Hermes?
Hello, sister. Came straight from sensitivity training, did ya?
Settle down. We have work to do. Fisher boy, do not underestimate the challenge before you. I see why Father sent us both. You'll need all the help you can get.
You're Athena.
And?
My mother loves you. Altar, votives, the whole deal. You must have heard her prayers. Seriously, she's obsessed. Goddess of wisdom and warfare. This is wild. I grew up on her stories about you.
Away, away, away. Time for bed, little hero.
One more, please. Your favorite.
My favorite, huh? You're a wily one. All right. Last story. You know Zeus, of course. Now, Zeus may be the king of the gods, but even he needs advice from time to time. And he valued the guidance of his first wife, Metis, a Titan, goddess of prudence with the ability
to transform herself into all kinds of animals.
That's right, little hero. Can you imagine?
Bravo!
Impressed, husband?
Always.
But then Gaia, Mother Earth, gave Zeus a dark warning.
If Metis bears you a son, he will unseat you, just as you dethroned your father.
Zeus knew better than to try to challenge a prophecy. He listened to the warning Gaia gave him, and the next time he and Metis played the transformation game.
What should I turn into next, beloved?
How about a fly? Oh.
He gobbled her up.
Ew.
Swallowed her whole.
So gross, so gross.
Trapped inside of Zeus's head, Metis still whispered advice to him.
Why would she help him if he ate her?
That's a really good question.
Ah, my head! What are you doing in there, woman?
A little surprise, husband.
Ah.
Zeus's headache grew worse and worse until he couldn't stand it.
Help me!
All the gods gathered around Zeus. Hephaestus, god of the forge, approached him first.
Father, what is it?
My head! Clanging! It hurts!
Brace yourself!
Hephaestus swung his mighty axe and split Zeus's forehead in two. Out sprung a goddess with a mighty cry. Athena, daughter of Metis and Zeus. Fully grown, wearing brilliant armor forged by her mother.
She's a warrior, right?
More than that, Athena is the goddess of warfare and wisdom, with eyes like an owl's so that she can see what others miss. She wears a great crested helmet and she carries a shining spear.
Daughter?
You have nothing to fear, Father. I am not the son of your prophecy. I am loyal to you. But I belong to no man.
That's so cool.
Athena is one of the strongest, most powerful gods on Mount Olympus. And one of my favorites.
And so basically, Goddess Athena, I'm your second biggest fan after my mom.
I suppose he'll do.
Good news. He's what we've got.
And now you're like, my sister. I can't believe it.
Half Let's not get carried away, mortal.
I think you'll find, Perseus, that what she lacks in warmth, she makes up for in wit.
Father knew you would need protection, Perseus, so I offer you this.
Your shield? No way! Look how reflective that bronze is. Man, I have grown. I look good.
Stop preening, Perseus. I'm not sure you realize the enormity of the task before you.
The Gorgon, your vow, several forthcoming brushes with death. Any of this sound familiar?
Oh, totally. But look at me. I am Perseus, son of Zeus, god of thunder. Bow before me, foul Gorgon.
Perseus, your origins don't define you, and they won't save you. Do you understand what we're saying? We will give you tools, we will offer advice, but the quest is yours alone.
Sure, yeah. I feel like I was born for this. I was born ready.
Only I was born ready. Even Hermes needed his cradle for a few hours. Now I've given this some thought. If you look Medusa in the eyes, you will turn to stone. But if you look at her reflection...
I get it. So I use the reflection of the shield to find her, and then I chop off her head. Cool.
They don't call her the goddess of wisdom for nothing.
They don't call me anything. I am the goddess of wisdom.
Yeah, you are. So we're good. Let's go get Medusa.
Listen closely. Medusa is one of 3 Gorgons. You understand? You have to get past them to get to her.
Right. So let's go get those Gorgons.
Does blind enthusiasm pass as charm on this island?
Bingo.
Perseus, to stand a chance against the Gorgons, you will need to arm yourself with 3 magical items. 1 for the journey, 1 to hide your approach, and 1 to carry her head home without turning the whole world to stone.
Got it. Good thinking. To the magical objects.
Slow down. Let me introduce you to the word plan. The items you need are in the possession of the 3 nymphs.
Okay, then. To the nymphs.
Gods! It might help you to take notes. Only the 3 Grey Sisters know where the nymphs are.
And what 3 things do we need to find the Grey Sisters?
Please keep up. Everyone knows where the Grey Sisters are.
Of course. Everyone. So now we're ready.
Not quite, Perseus.
This isn't a trip to the market, boy. Go say goodbye to your mother. She knows what a Gorgon is. She will want to see you one last time.
Oh, right. Hi, Mom.
Perseus, where have you been? I'm almost finished. You'll need food, a cloak. There, take this bag. You're leaving.
What?
Go now and you'll be out of sight before the sun rises. Polydectes will never find you.
Polydectes? But Mom...
Dictys will row you to Kithnos. From there, you'll need to find passage on a ship to the mainland.
Mom, stop, please. I'm not running. I made a promise. I'm doing this. I'll find Medusa.
Absolutely not, Perseus. I forbid it.
But it's already done. You heard me.
What on earth are you thinking, Perseus? I've told you enough stories. You know what she is.
I know what I am, too.
What do you mean?
Were you ever going to tell me I'm the son of Zeus? Or were you just going to talk about the golden light my whole life?
Who told you?
Really? That's your first question?
Hey, now, tensions are high. Let's take a breath.
I'm serious, Mom. How could you keep this from me?
I wanted to tell you.
So why didn't you?
Our story isn't a happy one. There was no way to talk to you about your father without also telling you...
What?
Should I leave you two, Danae?
No, Uncle. I want you both to know. It's just a hard story to tell. Perseus, your grandfather, my father, is a king. And I was once a king's daughter, beloved and protected. But everything changed when I came of age. An oracle revealed that I would bear a child who would one day end my father's life. Father was terrified, full of rage. He locked me in a high tower to make sure I would never give birth. But he hadn't reckoned on the gods. One stormy day, the sun came out, and for a moment, all the raindrops turned to gold. It was Zeus.
Mom!
He blessed me with you. And for a short while, you and I were happy together in the tower. We had everything we needed. I used to tell you about the stars. Then my father discovered you.
You have a son?
I tried to reason with him. I begged for our lives. But he threw us into the sea.
I can't tell, King Acrisius. It's too dark.
My grandfather did that to us?
He had lost all reason, Perseus. He was mad with terror.
And all that time in the tower, did Zeus ever... Do you think he ever paid attention to me?
He must have. I think he's the only reason we are alive.
You are a strong woman, Danae. I had no idea. I thought maybe a shipwreck, but never. I'm so sorry.
Don't be sorry, Uncle. You saved us.
Maybe when I go after Medusa, I won't be alone.
Perseus, no. You can't take that risk. You're mortal.
Yeah, but so was Medusa. And the son of Zeus can't sit back and do nothing.
Keeping you alive isn't nothing. It's everything. It's everything I've lived for since the day you were born. I can't lose you now.
But I can't lose you either, Mom. You can't give yourself away to a guy like Polydectes. You've come too far. You've been through enough. I know it was stupid to make that promise, but I was right to try to protect you. I have to do this for you, for our family. More than ever, I need your blessing.
You have it. Always. Just come back to me.
I will. I love you, Mom.
I love you too, my little hero. Be careful, Perseus.
I'm proud of you, Perseus. The gods be with you.
I think they are.
Ready? Little hero. Hold tight now. And lift off!
Oh my gods! Woohoo! Hey, Hermes! My hut looks so tiny from up here. And those goats, they look like ants.
Ah, the wonders of a boy's first flight.
Thanks so much for listening.
One more, please.
Live from Mount Olympus is produced by the Onassis Foundation. Our executive producer is Karen Brooks Hopkins. This series was created by Julie Burstein and the Onassis Foundation. Julie Burstein is our producer, and Zoe Dolan is senior project manager. The series is co-produced by the Brooklyn-based theater ensemble The Team.
Brace yourselves!
Our directors are Rachel Chavkin and Zhailon Levingston, and our actors are Vinie Burrows, Jill Frutkin, Divine Garland.
I am Perseus, son of Zeus.
Amber Gray, Modesto Flako Jimenez, Libby King.
Let's not get carried away, mortal.
Ian Lassiter.
How about a fly?
Zhailon Levingston, Christina Liberus, Nehemiah Luckett, Jake Margolin, James Harrison Monaco, Kristen Sieh, Jillian Walker.
She wears a great crested helmet and she carries a shining spear.
And André DeShields is Hermes.
Do we need to start at the beginning? When a God loves a woman.
The team's producing director is Alexandra Lalonde, and associate producer is Laura Elliott. This episode was written by Alexi Basil. Our story editor is Nalini Jones. Sound design and audio production by David Shulman. Magda Giannikou composed and performed our music with help from Luca Bordenaro. Jason Adam Katzenstein created our illustrations, and we had graphic design by Onassis Creative Studios. Thanks to our creative advisors Crystal Bob Simple, Dr. Michael Cohen, Dr. Simon Critchley, Max Friedlich, Dr. Young Richard Kim, Effie Siotsu, and business advisor Laura Walker. We had production assistance from Lucas Miller, Letitia West, and Tessa Zitter. Learn more about the Olympian gods and the wonderful voices behind them at onassis.link/Olympus.
Magnificent, Apollo.
Since 1975, the Onassis Foundation has been dedicated to culture, community, and education with projects that can effectively inspire social change and justice across borders. Learn more at onassis.org. My bad, Athena.
Onassis Foundation.
Let's be honest. Growing up, we all break rules.
Yep.
Sometimes we're stirring up mischief.
I used to steal my little sister's tooth fairy money.
Sometimes we're trying to spark change.
I fought the school board to be the first girl on the wrestling team.
And other times, we're just testing boundaries.
I lied to my parents about who broke the window. The dog did it!
From the makers of Mortified and the awesome people at Trax, a new network from PRX.
Oh, I love public radio.
With support from the Corporation for Public Broadcasting.
Whoa, the Sesame Street people?
Comes a brand new podcast for tweens called
Ooh, You're in Trouble.
A show about the moments we become rebels, rule breakers, rascals, or even revolutionaries.
So, how can I be on it?
If you're 10 to 25, visit listentotrouble.com.
Support for Trax comes from the Corporation for Public Broadcasting.
This is Trax from PRX,